I'm Pastor Huebner with a message about Christmas worship at Salem Lutheran Church and School. As we prepare for Christmas 2021, the pandemic is still with us. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Again, this year, we are following protocols that we have put in place. We continue to remain masked during worship services, during the school day, and during all indoor activities at Salem Church and School. We also are following the communion protocols that we set in place following the church's reopening during the summer of 2020. But in many ways, this has been a better year for us than the year before. We see some of the restrictions lifted. We are seeing more and more people returning to in-person worship, and we rejoice over that. So as Christmas approaches, we wanted to give you information about how we plan to worship this year. We're balancing the opportunity for more people to be in person for worship with our desire to maintain a safe and comfortable environment for everyone who's here. As we did last year then, we'll have 5 services on Christmas Eve, Friday, December 24th. They begin at 2:30, 4 o'clock, 5:30, 7 o'clock, and 8:30 p.m. Holy Communion will be celebrated at all 5 of those services. The 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock services will be streamed online, and you can access that live stream at our website, slcas.org, by going to the home worship page. We ask everyone who desires to worship with us on Christmas Eve to let us know you're coming. We're not assigning seating as we did last year, but we do want to maintain a reasonable capacity for each Christmas Eve service. So you can sign up for Christmas Eve services by going to our website, slcas.org, or by calling the church office. Capacity for the 2:30, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8:30 services will be 130 people. We believe this will accommodate just about everyone who wants to worship at those times. Capacity at the 5:30 service will be limited to 65 people. We believe that this will give an opportunity for people who are a little more vulnerable or who perhaps don't feel comfortable yet being out with large crowds to worship in person and still be able to spread out and have a lot of social distance between them and their fellow worshipers. Again, we are not assigning seats on Christmas Eve as we did last year. On Christmas Day, we have one service. That's Saturday, December the 25th at 10 a.m. Holy Communion will be celebrated. And on Sunday, December 26th, we also have one service, and that service begins also at 10 a.m. Holy Communion will not be celebrated. And you don't have to sign up for worship on the 25th or the 26th. We recognize that other churches will do things differently. That's been the case since the pandemic began. Our Board of Elders meets monthly. We continue to review our worship protocols at each meeting. We seek God's wisdom in prayer, and we desire to make decisions that are appropriate for our circumstances and in the best interests of our people here. Many of our members have commented how pleased they are to see some of the restrictions lifted and to see more and more people worshiping again in person. Many other members tell us almost on a weekly basis how happy they are that we continue to remain cautious. They feel safe and comfortable in our worship setting. We continue to stream services over the website and over our telephone ministry, again, Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock and 7 p.m. Jesus warned us that we would have trouble in this world, but he encouraged us to take heart, for he has overcome the world by his cross and his empty tomb. His saving work began with his birth in Bethlehem, and that's why we invite you to come and celebrate Christmas with us at Salem Lutheran Church and School. We hope to see you in person for worship this year. If you're unable to come in person, we hope you will worship at home, either online or over our telephone ministry. And we do wish you a very blessed Christmas and Happy New Year 2022 from your friends at Salem Lutheran Church and School.